be decorated. Truthfully, back then I couldn't imagine a life where I
Go
ahead and let him hate it.
I don't know.
Next, we'll see an NFC East clash. Washington looks to make it 3 in a row.
Oh, nah, see, like I said, nah, the nigga want to come on.
5 straight games against divisional opponents to close the season. Week 14 is headed to.
He knew damn well I was on.
EA Sports.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team. And he returns this to the 22.
Oh, God.
First and 10, Prescott.
11 minutes, I can waste 11 minutes.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and to use those wheels of his, the absolute devastating effect.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 11 carries, 105 yards.
When I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Prescott off play action. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's third down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. An opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end, Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd down and goal. Fitzpatrick. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
3rd and goal for Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Well, he chose the wrong defense for one.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend. In the
He had somebody. He had one of his linebackers listen instead of going towards deep.
Open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of...
And then he had one linebacker all the way on the other side of the field not doing shit.
Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
A first down carry by Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards.
I'm still not buying the game.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want.
It's booty. It's booty cheeks.
Keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock.
I don't do any plays. I run the ball.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
Fitzpatrick on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
That catch good for only a couple. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and short yardage, Fitzpatrick. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They're running with Gurley. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Todd Gurley unable to get it past the line. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, color.
Now first down throw for Fitzpatrick. He gets it to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, Fitzpatrick. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6. Fitzpatrick. There's McLaurin. What a catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. That's Cole. And he coughed it up. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
17.
Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Corey, you
the
joined?
Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first
Corey
half.
already bought that motherfucker.
Balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Vision and speed, two of the attributes that you
I'm already knowing Corey about to get pissed off on this man.
Evidence there.
He gonna get pissed off.
First and 10, Fitzpatrick.
I'm saying you just not the way it is.
Samuel.
I'm telling you.
He'll be out of bounds. A very solid gain of 20.
Especially if you play me and I got these cards, I'm gonna send you to the refrigerator. And I'm gonna tell you to look in the top shelf
McKissick
to the right.
into a mass of bodies, and I think they held
Week
him out.
one. What you got?
Call it no gain, and it's gonna be second.
Oh, well.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but
Yeah, fantasy,
think to
I do.
myself, in these situations,
I've been beating on Bears a lot lately. I'm sorry.
who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Now they'll let Olawale have a crack at it. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Olawale, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has made this a one-score game. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did.
You getting the new 2K, Corey?
Something about force and mass. How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's
See,
when
it's
we
good.
got the apple dropped on his head.
Shit.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
Yes, sir.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I got. That's why I went to GameStop. Traded in some
And maybe some renewed pressure.
big old discount.
Following the touchdown a moment ago, it's back to a one-score
I pre-ordered
game.
that motherfucker.
Because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he gets us to just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Oh, able to avoid him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on
4
second
days.
down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Elliott going to get it again on second down. Elliott a first down and more. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected. That run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. On second down, Elliott trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, it's Prescott. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder, Jamin Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, she can cook eggs.
Screen to Gurley.
You need to try to teach this boy how to cook eggs.
We're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch.
Well, kind of slow. He just slow. That's all he take after this one.
Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now, you need that nigga to make you a good sandwich. If you need that nigga to make you a good sandwich, that nigga throw some roast beef and turkey, yeah, tomato and all that. Hey.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every round that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fitzpatrick.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
You better grab Chase first.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Because he will be gone, knowing Justin.
Go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
Justin been thirsty this year.
Running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes
Trade so easy this year. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, like, the trade is so easy, Corey. You don't have to do that, and you still gonna get a top player. It's so easy.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Alden Smith able to record his 5th.
Bro, this nigga, they picked up DK and Jamal Adams in one trade. In one trade. It wasn't happening like that last year. They made it easy this year.
He's got the connection to Cooper. And they can't breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together. But
they're playing Apex,
this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. When you think about this strong safety position, you know, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete. When they need to play on third down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. The throw taken in by Cole. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Fitzpatrick. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Fitzpatrick to his tight end Thomas for the Washington first. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep him in.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play.
Oh, you playing your league game.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Wait, Corey, so what team you take?
14 back, but it leads now to a third
what team
down.
Corey take? Oh.
Fitzpatrick to throw.
Your streamer?
Completes it to Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds.
That's one I see is the Saints ones.
Understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Like how they got
Fitzpatrick, that was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they had, as well as the understanding where they are on the field.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Fitzpatrick.
Well, here you go.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And Thomas has it. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute.
Wow! I'll see it. Who is 17? McLaurin, you're on the draft board! You're on the draft board!
Tempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
Shit, that's game over now. It's game over now. It's over.
So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown and the ever-critical extra point. So it is a one-point lead here in the final minute of action. So Dak and the Cowboys down 18-17, 23 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Now Dak. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Amari Cooper is intended.
She got 3 timeouts.
And now it's second
Shit.
down.
Should have waited till over the top.
Here's Prescott.
Vertical shit.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield.
You threw it to the wrong person.
Now they face a 3rd and 10.
You gotta hit that tight end as soon as you break. As soon as you hike that motherfucker, that tight end spot. If you let it go longer, you gotta throw to the outside.
Throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
What team you taking on, Corey?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle.
The Panthers.
At the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated a really spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the